You here on the 1 o'clock news with us.
I'm sorry, I was doing my little weather dance, and it's very nice to be here with you. Thank you for having me. You know, as a matter of fact, I didn't even know you guys were going to do that air quality story, and I was actually looking at the air quality chart just to see what it's like outside because, you know, it's the middle of the afternoon. Should you go for your run? Should you skip it? Today, it's okay to do it. We've got moderate air quality. In fact, it looks like we're going to be in good shape. If you are allergic to certain pollutants, though, it may be a little bit funky for you, but the majority of the population enjoy it, but wait till it cools down because it is hot outside. All right, we're looking at 80 degrees in Camarillo, 89 as we take a peek at Van Nuys as we get a little bit closer to downtown Los Angeles. We are already at 84 degrees, and keep in mind it is only 1:10 in the afternoon, which means we still have maybe another hour and a half before we reach our peak high for today. So we are going to see those temperatures increase a little bit more. Ontario 91 and 95 in Riverside. Look at that. Beautiful blue skies over downtown Los Angeles. The palms swaying in the breeze there. LA Coastal Basin, we're looking at 84. Going to be your daytime high. We're going to see breezy, mostly sunny conditions. Winds at about 15 miles per hour. For the Inland Empire, we're going to see temperatures in the daytime high to be 91. Nothing but sunshine. We are going to see some gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Those winds will be out of the southwest. All right, your extended forecast coming up in just a little bit, guys. Back to you.
That's true. Inland getting real hot, right, Vera?
It is. In fact, we're expecting some of our areas to be in the triple digits today, but really when you see those dust storms and those floods, we're not complaining, folks. We're being thankful for what we have. In fact, let's go ahead and take a live look outside over downtown Los Angeles. Just a beautiful afternoon. It's starting to get warm, but not too terribly warm. Some areas are going to be a little oppressive, but nothing really severe to complain about anyway, is what I always say. Current temperature right now over downtown Los Angeles, 84 degrees, 2 degrees warmer than it was yesterday at this time. The humidity right around 43%, and the barometer holding steady, which is nice and comfortable. Winds out of the south at 9 miles per hour. 76 is the current temperature at the airport, 83 in Fullerton, 91 if you're in Ontario, and along the coast or close to the coast in Camarillo, we're looking at 80 degrees. On the big picture of the satellite radar system, here's that ridge of high pressure well over the midsection of the country. For us, this trough of low pressure is starting to work its way into our region, and as it does, it's producing some stronger onshore flow, and that's why all of this moisture, all of that monsoonal moisture that tends to make things sticky and uncomfortable on really hot days, well, this onshore flow is actually keeping that moisture well over the four corners, so we're not seeing a big effect of that. In fact, last week we actually thought we might get the chance of a T-storm or two, but not rounding out, not the case, and that's because, again, those winds keeping all that moisture off to our east. In the meantime, take a look at these highs for today, folks. If you were complaining about it not being hot enough, well, it's warming up. 91 in Simi Valley, triple digits if you're in parts of the San Fernando Valley, Santa Clarita Valley, Lancaster, Palmdale, Antelope Valley, 100 exactly for you. And if that's a little too warm, then head south to Burbank where it's 93 degrees. How's that? 95 in El Monte, parts of the San Gabriel Valley about the same. In Orange County, we're looking at 92 in Anaheim and 97 in San Bernardino. And if you like it hotter than that, then go to Palm Springs where it's 112 will be the daytime high. 7-day forecast for the San Fernando Valley and weekend, folks. 73 and 74 on Sunday. Perfect beach weather. Plan it now. You'll enjoy it. All right, that's it for now. I'll be back a little later. And as we take you outside, we'll see very little changes in the forecast. The marine layer will return, and that, of course, will bring a slight cool down. I'll have the details coming up. You're absolutely right about that. In fact, let's go ahead and take a live look outside where we have beautiful blue skies over downtown Los Angeles. You can see it stayed mostly north of Point Conception, north of Santa Barbara, and south of Orange County, so in the San Diego County area. That's where we saw most of the marine layer develop. But again, it was so light that it dissipated very quickly, and even in those spots, they had just beautiful conditions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the current temps outside. Right now, it's starting to wind down a little bit, but still very comfortable. 74 in Camarillo, 89 as we take a look at Van Nuys, 78 current temperature in downtown Los Angeles, low 90s for much of the Inland Empire, and even at the higher elevations like Big Bear, 73 degrees and still 110 in Palm Springs. Nice and warm there. I hope you have a pool. Overnight lows are going to feel like this, mostly in the upper 50s, 58 in Woodland Hills, 63 in Newhall, 65 in Burbank, and 63 if you're in Pomona, 64 for Anaheim. And as we head out towards the Inland Empire again, lots of 60s, mostly in the low 60s overnight. As we take a peek at the 7-day forecast, here's what you can expect. We're looking at plenty of sunshine tomorrow afternoon, 85 degrees. And then here's that cool down that Micah was referring referring to. Trough of low pressure is going to start to sweep in. That ridge of high pressure is going to start to break down and shift to the east. And as it does, we're going to see cooler temperatures, 79 by Friday. The cool down, though, is going to be short-lived because by Sunday, you see that once again, the temperatures start to increase. 83, and we're going to hold it in the low 80s till at least Tuesday of next week. And then it's going to get a little bit warmer and a little bit sticky as well because we'll start to see a little bit of that monsoonal moisture. 95 will be the daytime high tomorrow in the Inland Empire. And by the weekend, we're looking at Saturday 90 and 95 on Sunday. And that's a look at your 7-day forecast. I'll be back with more in a little bit, guys. Back to you. And I'm meteorologist Vera Jimenez. And as we take you outside, it's going to be another beautiful day, but temperatures are going to come down. How much? I'll have your information coming up. Congratulations, Janelle, and of course your parents, who I'm sure are very proud. Switching gears to the weather, outside looks beautiful. Clear skies this afternoon. Temperatures were finally above average, even in downtown where it's been slightly below the last few days. Today we reached a high of 86 degrees, just a couple degrees above that 84 average. The sunset tonight at 8:03. Currently outside we're looking at 71 at the airport, 84 if you're in Fullerton, 90 in Ontario, and 74 in Camarillo. On the satellite radar picture, that big ridge of high pressure that's keeping us warm is well to our east. It's keeping it a little bit moist over the Four Corners area and bringing us a lot of sunshine. Luckily, though, we do have a strong influence from the northwesterly flow, and that's keeping all of the moisture that usually makes us feel muggy and sticky and uncomfortable well to our east. For us, just a lot of sunshine, a little bit dry in the mountains and a little gusty as well, but not too terribly bad. Highs for tomorrow are going to be in the low 70s if you're in Santa Barbara, 73, 74 in Oxnard. We're looking at 90 degrees in Simi Valley. So again, we are going to see a slight cool down in some areas, but you're really not going to feel that much of a difference. In fact, in the Antelope Valley, it was going 100 today. We're going to reach 100 once again tomorrow. Palmdale, we're looking at 99 degrees for you, 92 in Burbank, and 85 in Hollywood. As we head towards the San Gabriel Valley, we're looking at temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, 95 in Ontario, and 93 in Chino. 7-day forecast for the San Gabriel Valley and the San Fernando Valley tomorrow. Still going to be hot. 99 is going to be the daytime high. 92 when things start to cool down, and that's because that ridge of high pressure is going to start to weaken and break down. We'll see those temperatures drop towards Friday, but then by Sunday, Thursday, and then on Saturday and Sunday, going to be absolutely beautiful at the beaches. If you can get there, it'd be a great weekend to do so. That's a look at your 7-day forecast. Michael will be right back. And in your weather, if you don't like it hot, you may be a little bit bothered by tomorrow's weather. It's still going to be warm. I'll have the details coming up. And that marine layer that has been plaguing our weather all of last week, well, guess what? Non-existent. Not today, but it is going to make a return, and I'll show you when. Right now, it's actually very clear and beautiful. Today, the high over downtown Los Angeles was 86 degrees, a couple degrees above average, and it's actually going to start to cool down tomorrow and the next few days. Not a whole lot if you're in the inland areas or the mountains, but along the coast, it will cool down for you a little bit. 64 at the airport right now, 70 in Fullerton, 72 in Ontario, and 62 as we take a quick peek at Camarillo on the satellite radar. Here's what it looks like. Ridge of high pressure starting to break down and shift to the east, and as it does, it's going to make way for this trough of low pressure to continue to influence our weather, and that's why temperatures are going to start to cool down tomorrow through the remainder of the week, and then over the weekend, things are going to change once again. We're looking at plenty of sunshine tomorrow. That onshore flow is going to keep all of the moisture to our east, mostly out of California. Highs for tomorrow are going to be pretty comfortable. 74 if you're in Oxnard, 90 in Simi Valley, but some of the areas in the Inland Empire and in the inland areas like in Lancaster and Palmdale, we're looking at still triple digits and 99 degrees, 92 if you're in Burbank. Closer to the coast, to Hollywood, we're looking at upper 80s for you. El Monte, 94 degrees, and 96 in Pomona. On the 7-day forecast, 95 if you're in the IE. It's going to be great for the beach, so plan on a Saturday, Sunday beach trip. That's a look at your 7-day forecast. We'll be right back.